So, test. We are giving this a try to see if we can master doing online testimonies and sharing information. So, I've got my guest today is Bobbi Ogle, my sister from Nevada, Missouri. And she's been up this weekend, and we've been sharing doTERRA and learning a ton and having a good time. So, Bobbi, would you like to share about our most recent sharing experience that we had today at a local restaurant?
Oh my heavens. Julie and I decided to get a bite to eat after church, and we stopped at a local chain facility and sat in the wrong side of the restaurant. The hostess set us over where there was no waitress. So this really nice young woman came over and said, "Oh my gosh, you're not in the right spot." And Julie said, "Should we move?" And she goes, "Oh yes, I love you. Come over here to my section." So I told Julie we need to visit with her because we loved her personality. And so we proceeded to get our food, visit, chat. She came back a couple times, but you know how with the new restaurants, you just swipe your card and go. So I had to go ask the doorman if he could go get our waitress so I could share something with her. And of course, I told her I loved her personality and wanted to share some things with her. Gave her a little urn of Breathe. After I asked her about natural solutions, she didn't know much about them. We learned during lunch that she had a relative near my area with grandchildren, and I learned that she was a LPN, and she was excited to know more. So I gave her my website and encouraged her to check out a couple videos and send me a text as to what she enjoyed learning on that website. I also gave her one of my I Am Fabulous by Desiree Mangendog blends that I had made in my purse, and I'm going to have to get another one of those because I use that daily. It's so yummy. And a couple drops of wild orange. And so she was excited.
It's pretty cool. Sometimes it seems that fear will keep us from sharing. And so one of the reasons I wanted to chat with Bobbi this morning was overcoming your fear. So, Bobbi, why is it that you are so fearless when it comes to sharing doTERRA?
I really don't know that answer, you guys, other than I love people. I'm a woo in the Strength Finder. I'm an includer also, and I think everybody should know about essential oils and natural solutions for health and wellness. And so I feel like the more we talk, the more we introduce, the more we share, more than 6 million homes will be blessed with doTERRA.
So why is it so important to you? You've said to me before that your mission is to bring doTERRA to every home in Nevada, in your community. So why is it so important to you that people have these natural products in their home?
I get sad when I see people chewing on Tums and Pepto-Bismos, or young kids going for some nose spray, or some people in my Sunday school class going for the Zyrtec, because there are natural solutions. You know, God put these things on the ground, in the ground for us to use. And I recently got exposed to a couple documentaries and was so encouraged by them, and want to educate people that plants are food and food is medicine, and our bodies crave natural solutions, and that's what doTERRA is. So if we share one drop at a time, we're going to bless more families.
That's awesome. Well, I love your heart for people. I love the way that you serve and you show up for everybody. That includer in you, I can tell you stories about Bobbi and her includerisms. That's not in my strength wheelhouse at all. So I enjoy her enthusiasm, and I enjoy the way that you really do want to serve the people that you meet, which was totally made obvious to me today at the end of our meal. I have to tell you, I went and sat in the car because I thought, oh no, whatever. Here she comes with her little note and the phone number of this gal, and that this gal wants to have a class. So we need to get out of our comfort zone. All of us, I hope, care about people. Hopefully, that's who we are as human beings. And so we do have these beautiful gifts that we can share. Bobbi, how else would you encourage people to lay down their fear and move forward in sharing?
Oh, know that nobody's going to bite you. More than likely, somebody's going to commend you, thank you, love you for introducing or sharing an essential oil. I had mentioned earlier that I got to meet an individual that drove a long way to get some fresh fruit from me a couple weeks ago, and I just heard her story and was so moved and knew that essential oils could help her both physically and emotionally, along with other members of her family. And so I offered the opportunity for her to become her own member, and she took me up on it. So I'm anxious to get back with her for a wellness consult and teach her about more of the products so that she can get rid of toxins in her home, which I think everybody needs to do with having grandchildren around, children or grandchildren. Everybody needs to get rid of toxins in their homes.
So when you say toxins, like what are some products that people have in their homes right now that they might not even realize have some toxins in them that are impacting our health and our wellness?
Well, so many people use dryer sheets. And if you look at the ingredients on the dryer sheet, you can't even describe or read the words. But they have been found to create a chronic cough. Any of your products that you have that are blue, purple, pink, green, and those colors entice us to want to pick them up and go, oh, I think I want to try this. Those colors are not good for us. There are also ingredients in, your antibacterial hand soaps that you buy over the counter are not good for us. And doTERRA provides us with a product called On Guard. The first compound is clove. It has over 1 million antioxidants. It has been proven to keep germs away for up to 6-8 days. When you're using this product to clean your toilets or your countertops, your children's fingers, you can use it on cleaning vegetables and fruit. It literally would replace most everything under your kitchen sink.
Yeah, I have my On Guard foaming hand wash right at my kitchen sink, and when I pull out an apple, I'll just do a pump and squirt it on there and rub that down and rinse it off and good to go. So,
and it's like, how easy is that? And you don't have to have 15 different bottles. And so that goes to the same thing with essential oils. If you've got a 15 ml bottle, 275 drops of, say, melaleuca or frankincense or myrrh, any essential oil, it is good for numerous issues, not just one. And so when you've got a few bottles of essential oils, and of course doTERRA packages the basic 10, and that will pretty much take care of any little incidences somebody has on a day-to-day, in their day-to-day lives.
Yeah. And that's, I think, is one of the beautiful things. We end up with these pharmaceuticals and over the counters that really only tackle one thing because they've isolated a component and created it synthetically. And so it can only address one, maybe two things, where we can have an oil that takes care of a myriad of things. We can really end up more space in our cabinets, in our kitchen cabinets, and in our bathroom cabinets. And limiting the number of products that we need to be able to serve our families well. So,
in the long run, save money because you're buying the products from yourself and you're using so little because they're pure and potent.
Right, right. Well, what are some of the other doTERRA products other than the oils? And then you mentioned the On Guard, but what are some other products that we have that are a natural way to take care of ourselves?
Well, we've got the shampoo and conditioner and hair glaze, root serum. Those are the first products I started with 5 years ago because I didn't know anything about essential oils. The On Guard comes in a toothpaste. It's the only toothpaste we use. It's fluoride free. Doesn't matter if the kids swallow it. There are throat lozenges, skincare products. Lifelong Vitality is a supplement line, consists of 3 bottles and Alpha CRS for all your cellular revitalizing needs. Your Z Omega, which is 9 essential oils, all of your omegas, 3s and 6s, and your fish oils. And then the BMZ, which has over 23 vitamins and minerals in that bottle. But the unique thing about doTERRA's supplements, they all come in food grade bases or containers, the soft gels or the containers that they put the nutrients in. So your body decomposes and digests everything that you swallow, and the sewer system does not get benefit like so many other brands. doTERRA does have deodorant, laundry soap, lip gloss, bar soap, lotions, unscented lotions, which is kind of cool because then you can put any essential oil depending on your moods in your lotion after you shower.
Yeah. And it's a really great way to save money when you're purchasing these things from yourself, um, because doTERRA gives us a percentage back that we can use to get other things for free. So when I shop at Walmart or the grocery store, that's not an option. So this is really a great way to redirect those grocery dollars into using natural products and things that are helpful and healthy for us. So pretty cool.
And that's really fun on the 15th of the month when your piggy bank is what I call it, fills up with free product money.
Yeah, pretty cool. Well, Bobbi, I want to say thank you for taking the time to chat with me today
You're
and
welcome.
to test this out. And we're going to stop the broadcast and see what happens. So,
See you
thanks.
soon.